Hello, fifth grade students. How are you doing? Okay, so let's inshallah go and continue our courses. Today we are going to see another unit number 8, in the planetarium. In the planetarium. Okay, what is the planetarium? Look at this place here. We have a place here and it contains so many things that are related to space. Okay, astronauts, okay, rocket, planets, okay, telescope, some pictures about space. Okay, so here, inshallah, in this unit, we are going to learn, okay, vocabulary about space. Okay, vocabulary about space. Sorry. Okay, and here we have 9 words. Let's listen to an audio in order to know how can we pronounce them and what are their meanings. Okay, here is the audio.
Unit 8, in the planetarium.
Children's book, page 94. 1. Listen and say the word, then check with a friend.
1,
Planet,
2,
rocket,
3,
UFO,
4,
star,
5,
comet,
6,
telescope,
7,
astronaut,
8,
moon,
9,
space station.
Okay, that was the audio. So let's see what are these words. So the first one is planet. Here is a picture of a planet. Okay, we know in the space we have so many planets. This is one of them. 2, rocket. Rocket is the vehicle we use to fly or to go to the moon or to space in general. 3, UFO. This is UFO. Okay. 3, number 3, this is UFO. Actually, this is an abbreviation of 3 words. U, unidentified flying object. Unidentified flying object. Okay. It means an object, it's not a planet, it's not a rocket, something we don't know what it is, so it's unidentified, yes. Number 4, star. The planet is full of stars. Sorry, the space is plain of stars. 5, comet. Okay, this is the comet. From time to time, we can see some like stars that are moving fastly in the sky, so they are comets. Telescope. Okay, telescope. This is the device we use in order to take a look from the ground to space. Astronauts. The astronaut is the man or the person, okay, who can go to the moon or fly to space. The moon, here is the moon, and space station. Look at this picture. Here is a space station. Okay, so here in this picture we have, of course, Ben and Lucy, and maybe they are looking for something. Here, Ben is talking in a phone with someone. So let's discover who is been talking. So in the next exercise, sorry, we have 4 questions. We have to answer them. If we want to answer them, we have to listen to this audio. Okay, so let's read these questions first. Who is Ben calling? Ben is calling someone. Who? Is Grandpa at the planetarium? Is Grandpa at the planetarium? We don't know. What question does Ben answer? What question has been answered? And where is the telescope? Where is the telescope? Okay, let's listen to this audio and try to find the answers.
Student's book, page 94. 2. Listen and answer. The planetarium. Of course. Good thinking, Ben.
Well, it was my grandpa who had the idea. I'm going to phone him at home now to tell him that we're here. Hi, Grandpa. It's Ben. We're at the planetarium. I'm sure you're right about the next line. No, Borax and Zelda aren't here. Just us. Oh, and an astronaut. Bye.
Now, does the map say anything about planets?
Let me see. It says, look at the planets, look at the stars. Find the line which you need in the place where you are.
Look at the planets.
What about on the telescope? There's one next to the ticket office.
That's a good idea. Let's go and check.
Okay, so I hope you understand this audio and you are able to answer these questions. Now for the third exercise. Okay, we have to play a small game, describing game. For example, look at this example. It's something which you use to look at the stars. What is this? Yes, it's a telescope. Okay, so we have to work in pairs. One ask another one. Okay, for example, something which you use to look at the stars. What is it? And if we were talking about persons, we have to use it's someone who. Okay, it's something which for object, something who for persons. Okay, let's move to the, so let's move to the next picture, next page. Here we have 5 pictures. Okay, and sentences. We have to make sentences. We have to make sentences. It means we have to complete the sentence. Okay, then we have to listen and check. Okay, so how can we answer or how can we complete these sentences? Listen. What do you think? What will you be when you grow up? What will you be when you grow up? For example, when I grow up, I want to be, for example, a teacher. Okay, here just an example. Look at these pictures and these sentences, and let's complete them. Okay. Sorry. So that was for the vocabulary. Let's move to grammar. For our grammar lesson today, we will see, inshallah, another thing. Okay, let's read these 2 sentences and I'll give you the audio to listen to them. What will you be when you grow up? I'll be an astronaut and I'll visit the moon. Okay, so here I have a small explanation about this. Sorry, about this lesson, grammar lesson. Wait a minute. Yes, here it is, the same 2 sentences. What will you be when you grow up? This is a question, and this is the answer. I will be an astronaut, and I visit the moon. So here, I'll is the same I will. It's just an abbreviation, and construction. Okay, it's just a construction. In speaking, we say I'll instead of I will. Okay, so let's take a look at this question. What will you be when you grow up? What is a question word? Will is verb to be in the future. Be here remains in infinitive, and here is the main verb. And at the end, of course, we have to put question mark at the end of the question. So look here, we have two verbs. Okay? Actually, the same verb, but one remains in infinitive and the other one changes to the future. All of them are verb to be. But here, the second one is the main verb. And this one is just a helping verb, or here we use it, okay, for a purpose. So why we use this term? Will be, okay? So you use it to predictions, to make it predictions. Okay, for example, I predict to be something in the future. Okay, this is the answer. I will be an astronaut. I will be, it means that in the future I will be an astronaut. And this is the term will be. The same thing will change to future because we are talking about future, and the main verb remains in infinitive. Okay, and the same here. I'll visit. I'll will remains changes to future, and visit remains in infinitive. And we use these terms to make predictions about future. Okay, that's all. So let's return to our page. Students' book. Okay, so here is an exercise for asking and answering. Okay, make questions or put questions like this one about prediction, and the answer will be the same. For example, what will you be when you grow up? I'll be a zookeeper. I'll look after the lions. Okay, so every one of you can give me his own sentence. Inshallah, we will meet inshallah in our meeting. Now let's take some workbook, some exercises from the workbook. So the first page is for vocabulary. The first exercise here, we have to read these sentences and do this puzzle or complete this crossword. Okay? Here we have sentences 1 to 9. And also here we have numbers from 1 to 9. Okay, this is something which you use to look at the night sky. What do you use? What is this device? Yes, it's a telescope. Number 2, he or she flies in a rocket. What is it? Okay, and the same with the other sentences. Read them carefully and inshallah in order to answer them correctly. Yes, for the next exercise, look at the activity number 1. If you finish this activity, look at this activity and number pictures. Okay. Number 1, telescope. What is a telescope? Yes, it's here in picture 9. So you have to number these pictures like this way. The next page is about grammar. So here we have 5 children, and here let's call them 5 jobs. Okay, 5 future jobs. Okay, so for example, one of them wants to be a teacher, the other one wants to be a firefighter, one wants to be a nurse. Okay, and this is just an example. Okay, so you have to follow the lines, and write the name of these children in these places. Like this one, Elena. I'll be a nurse. This is Elena. And if you follow this line, you will be in this picture of the nurse. The same thing, try to do the next. Okay, and for the second exercise, here you have to talk about yourself. Okay, write sentences about yourself. Okay, when you grow up, I'll be an explorer. Okay, like Lucy and Ben. So here, I look for treasure. I have lots of fun. I travel the world. I'll be very happy. This is just an example. Okay. explorer, and write 4 things about you. The same thing here, write 5 sentences about yourself. Okay, that was the lesson for today. I hope you understand it, and inshallah when we meet, I'll give you more explanations and I answer your questions, and of course we'll correct these exercises. So see you then. Good luck.